Fallback star menu. The Fallback star menu. Sometimes you just have to eat an entire cucumber. And welcome to today's weekly vlog. Today is Monday. I'm about to tell you about my weekend as I eat an entire cucumber. Yesterday, I in fact ate 2 entire cucumbers because this recipe is so good. I'm very curious because I think my vlogs are usually a week behind. And so I wonder if this will still be trendy when this video goes up. Like, I'll say things like, I'll be like, very demure, very cutesy, very mindful. And I'm like, is that still going to be trendy when this video goes live? Because things just, they cycle through so quickly. But if you guys are on TikTok, you guys know Logan, who makes all the TikToks about eating a cucumber. Well, I had to try it, and I did try it. So good. I only got 3 cucumbers, and now I'm like, I need to get more cucumbers. Very demure. Very, very demure. Where did I put it? What am I looking for? Did I not? Oh, okay. So I'm like trying to find my dishes, and I'm like, because my dishwasher is clean. Okay, we are going to chop up a cucumber with a mandolin. Be careful not to cut yourself. And I'm about to tell you guys about my weekend, but I need to change the camera angle so you can see my cucumber. I apologize because I think there's someone doing landscaping outside, so I apologize if you can hear that. I'm just gonna chop off the little front part because we don't want to eat that. So I'm actually working from home today because yesterday my car wouldn't start. I'm like somebody who has the worst luck. I just feel like when it rains it pours. So yesterday I had a really busy day. I had so many things to do, and I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna order groceries and do curbside pickup. I've never done curbside pickup before, right? So I ordered all these groceries. The 2 main things that I needed, the 2 main reasons why I was doing this, they packaged up my order and they were sold out of those things. It was literally chicken and like my breakfast sandwiches, and it was, I couldn't add anything to it. It wouldn't let me. And I was like, oh, should I just cancel it? Because I don't really want this anymore. Like, these were the main reasons I needed to go grocery shopping, and if they don't have it, no. They wouldn't let me cancel it. They wouldn't let me alter it. It was too late. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I ordered this stuff from grocery store A, and then I was like, you know what? Since they don't have it, I'm just gonna order it from grocery store B, and I'll just pick them both up at the same time, so I'll have everything that I need, right? So I ordered the stuff from grocery store A, grocery store B. The stuff for grocery store A was supposed to be ready by 11 a.m. The stuff for grocery store B was supposed to be ready at 2 p.m., which was like a little, like whatever, a little annoying, but I was like, okay, whatever. I get in my car to go to grocery store A to get my stuff. My car doesn't start. I'm like, what is this? What's going on here? Why is this happening? I also need to like really focus so I don't chop my finger off, because I have sliced chunks off my finger on a mandolin before. Okay, I'll do like 1 more and then I'll stop for good because I need to be safe. We have a whole cucumber in here, and then we're gonna do just a little bit of red onion, not too much, just a little bit. I'm not like you other girls. I don't do too much. Very demure. If you don't know what that is a TikTok sound. That is not me saying it. I think I'm gonna need to chop it up because I don't really want like whole slices of onion. But my car doesn't start. I call my mom and I'm like, Mom, I don't know what to do. Like, do you think my battery's dead? Like, what do we think is happening here? I send a video of my car not starting in a group chat with my mom and my stepdad. My stepdad goes, did you put your foot on the brake when you started the car? Like, of course I put my foot on the brake when I started the car. Like, I know how to start a car. You know, just covering all of our bases, I guess. So my mom is like, okay, let's call AAA. I'm on my mom's like AAA account. Like, I don't have my own, so it has to be hers. So she called them for me, which, thanks, Mom. They came out here, they jump started my car. I have a BMW. BMW is not open on Sundays. So the guy was like, I just recommend you driving to Firestone right now, and they can just put a new battery in. AAA, because BMWs are so complex, we're not allowed to do it. And I was like, okay. So we drove to Firestone, and they were like, we do have a lot of walk-ins today. Like, we'll try to get it done by the end of the day, but just letting you know, like, we might not be able to. And I was like, oh no, like, I have work in the morning. Like, I don't know what to do, but okay. So whatever. Also, the grocery store pickup, my mom was very nice and she let me go to the grocery store A. We picked up my groceries, but grocery store B, the stuff is still there. I still have not picked up those groceries. And so right before Firestone closes, they called me and I'm like, great, I can like go pick it up. Awesome. No, they called me and they're like, so something's wrong with your car and we don't know what it is. I was like, huh? And they were saying, and again, I know nothing about cars, so take this all with a grain of salt because I don't really know what I'm talking about. He was saying that, he was like, your battery started just fine. Like, we tested it, we started it, it was fine. There's nothing wrong with your battery. Your auxiliary something, this is the thing that apparently like charges your phone and stuff like that, that's messed up. And he was like, they're supposed to be charged to 300. Yours was charged to 1,000. It's not supposed to be charged to 1,000. And I was like, do you think it has something to do with the fact that my car was like jump started? Like, and he was like, it could be, we don't know. Right now on the weekends, we have like a mid-tier level mechanic, but we have a master mechanic who's only in on like Monday through Friday. We can keep your car and they can check it out, but this person is like very high demand, right? So so it might, like, we'll have to keep it overnight. And I was like, okay. So basically, my car is at the shop right now, and I don't know what's wrong with it. They don't know what's wrong with it. I'm hoping it's not anything serious, but yeah. So I messaged my boss, and I was like, this is what's going on. I can work from home, or I can take like a PTO day, because if you guys remember, one time I was sick and I worked from home, and then they were like, oh, actually you're not allowed to work from home, you have to take a sick day. So I just never really know the rules, but they're letting me work from home today. I am nervous that my car is messed up or it's gonna be expensive or whatever, but I'm just trying not to think about it. Out of sight, out of mind. Groceries are still at the grocery store. I called them and I was like, can I just cancel my order? And they're like, you're not like allowed to do that. And I was like, oh, well, then, like, what do I do? I was also supposed to have my follow-up Accutane appointment today because I finished Accutane 2 weeks ago, but my skin is like still breaking out. I was like really looking forward to this appointment so I can be like, what's going on? But I had to reschedule it for next week because I don't have a car. We're gonna shake this up. It's cucumber, red onion, salmon, cream cheese, everything but the bagel seasoning. And did I say red onion? Then you shake it. Oh, like it just like juice got on me. I didn't put everything that Logan puts in this. This is just what I have. I'm like kind of sweating, guys. Oh God, is it done? See, the cream cheese doesn't even like mix. It's annoying. I don't have like one of those little containers that he has. Oh, dang it. Anyways, that's my life right now. I have no idea what my car is gonna be like or how expensive it's gonna be or what's gonna be wrong with it. A little anxious about it, but it is what it is. I think I'm just gonna have to like mix this by hand because like you see all the cream cheese is just like all right here. Oh, it's on the counter. Good thing I cleaned my counters. Let's just do a little stir, a little mixy mix of this. But I was able to get some groceries. I don't really have the things that I need, you know? I don't know. It could be worse. That's what I'm trying to remind myself. I was hoping it was just a new battery, but I don't know. Also, my car, I got it in 2020, so it's 4 years old. And the guy that jumps around my car, he was like, yeah, those cars need a new battery around 4 to 6 years. So, I mean, it makes sense. But they said my battery is fine. Let's try this masterpiece. Delicious. But anyways, I went to a workout class today and I walked there. It was so hot, like 100-something degrees, direct sunlight. I'm wearing black leggings. Like, not a great idea, but I would have gotten charged. But there's a 24-hour cancellation fee. Like, by the time that I had issues with my car, it was over 24 hours. So yeah, this is what it looks like. It's very yummy. It's so good. I need to get more cucumbers because this is delicious. This background is so cute. The tree, the shelves, mwah, love, love. I'm like very shaky right now from my energy drink. There's something that I do quite frequently and I need to stop it, but whatever, it's whatever. So I have decided that I want to do a little challenge for myself. And the thing about this is I always do this to myself and then I never follow through. So I'm very curious to see if I'm going to follow through, but I have goals for myself that I want to do basically from now until Halloween. So it's like less than 75 days. The first thing I want to do is make sure that I do my morning and nighttime skincare routine. Like I said, I just finished Accutane. Here's like a little update on my skin. When you finish Accutane, you should not be breaking at all. These are very small and I feel like I should not be complaining about them just because like I've experienced much worse, but it is very concerning that I haven't even been finished with Accutane for like 2 weeks and I'm already breaking out. It makes me very worried that I did Accutane for like almost a full year, it feels like, and it did not work. I was really excited for my dermatologist appointment today so I could be like, what are we gonna do about this? But we had to reschedule because I don't have a car to get there. So that's that. So I want to make sure that I'm just really prioritizing doing my skincare routine. Now, when you guys commented there, like, do you still walk 10,000 steps a day? Like, I haven't heard you talk about it in a while. It's honestly so hot outside that I haven't, but it's going to cool down. Hopefully, eventually. And I have a walking pad if it doesn't. So I want to get anywhere from 8 to 10,000 steps a day. I feel like 8 is very doable. 10, sometimes 10 feels like a, like the extra 2,000 is a very big difference. So I really want to challenge myself to get to that. And then I want to challenge myself to get at least 100 grams of protein in a day. A lot of these are like health and fitness related just because I don't know. I just feel like it will, accomplishing something will help me feel proud of myself, right? And then I want my workout split. This is the part that I'm kind of worried about if I'm not going to be able to like get to this, is 3 workouts a week. I've been doing workout classes and then 2 Pilates classes a week. I just don't know if that's gonna be like too much. 5 things a week, I feel like that's not, but then on top of the walking, I'm very curious to see if that is too much. I want to drink at least 3 of these a day. This is kind of like the 75 hard, but like not really. I used to do this thing and it was really, really great when I did it, was I only would eat out if I'm with people. It was amazing for me because it helped me save so much money. It was great for, you know, my health, because I feel like they always sneak things into food, you know what I'm talking about? When you eat out, like there's more butter, there's more salt, there's more, but like when you cook at home, you know exactly what's in your meals. So I used to challenge myself to that, and it was amazing when I actually did it. So that's a rule that I want to have for myself, is I don't want to eat out alone, only eat out with people. So if I want to go to Chipotle, I'll also be like texting one of my friends, hey, do you want to go to Chipotle with me? It's a really great way of saving money, but then also like if you do go out, it's a great way of like connecting with people because it gives you an excuse to like go out with people. No drinking unless on social occasions. I can guarantee myself that I will get that. I pretty much do not drink alcohol unless I'm like in a social situation. I don't really drink alcohol alone or at home, like ever. I really only drink when I go out. And then the last thing is my nighttime skincare routine. So that's what I want to challenge myself to do. I'm curious to see if I do it. I'm going to at least try. It's on the border of doable and a push, you know? I always do this to myself where I'm like, I have all these goals for myself, and sometimes I feel like I do make these goals really out here. So I was trying to find some goals that are kind of like, you know, a good area to get to. I worry, but I feel like I need something that kind of, how do I say this, like something that I'm striving towards that I can prove to myself, because I feel like self-confidence is built from keeping promises to yourself, and I think that's something that at this phase is something that I want to focus on. I've been a broken record about my mental health struggles, and I feel like one thing that could probably help with that is keeping promises to myself. And I don't even know what I'm saying, but I just think that building my self-confidence in this type of way could really benefit me, and having the mindset that what I'm going through now, I can get through it, because I don't know, I feel like that's something that could really help me. And I've been talking about this, that I'm in the process of just trying to do what I can to help myself, and I think this is one thing that could possibly help me. So curious if I fall through with it. I kind of hate that I have that mindset right now of like, will I fall through? Like I need to have the mindset of like, I'm gonna fall through with it. But I also want to give you guys some updates on my condo. So this past weekend I had somebody come out. If you guys have seen one of my moving vlogs from a couple weeks ago, I'm talking about this, but I had somebody come out and hang my curtain track over here because I tried doing it on my own and it fell to the floor. I had to buy new hooks for my curtains because I didn't have enough, so they actually are sitting right over there. If I need to hang up my curtains, I'll probably do that like on my lunch break or after work or something today. And then he hung up a few other things for me. Let me show you around. Sorry if the camera's shaky. I feel so shaky from all the caffeine I've had. You guys remember this right here? So I had a mirror here, hung it up with command strips. It fell to the floor, shattered everywhere, took out like a piece of my baseboard. All good, all good. So he hung it up with nails. I tried doing this on my own, but there's like metal and stuff behind this, and I was just really worried. So it's like, I don't want to like, if there's a pipe, if there's something, I don't want to deal with it. So he did it. King. Shout out Task Rabbit. And then in my closet, we hung up these. So I got these on Amazon. They're really cool. So I wanted some hooks that I could just like hang up clothes for the week. So like I usually like to pick out my clothes for the week on Sunday, or I mean today. I haven't done it this week, which probably should because I just had these. But I always I'm like, where should I put them? So I was thinking that I could just put these here. What's really great about these is they go like this, but I was afraid that if I got a hook that kind of went out too far, I'd run into it. This is nice that it's above my head, so I can't hit it, but it also goes flat. So even if I do have, like, let's say this pair of shorts, right? I'm like, okay, I want to wear this, flatten it out, and they'll be flush against the wall. I won't hit myself. And then we added this bar. He said it's not very strong and I need to be careful with it because it might just fall. I did tape it over here. It's one of those bars that like gets smaller and bigger when you move it, and it kept falling. It kept getting smaller, so I taped it so it would stay there. But he's like, this thing is not very strong, so you cannot put heavy things on there. So I pretty much just have my workout tops and then just my empty hangers. I think I was talking about this in that vlog that all this happened, but eventually I would really love to redo this closet and make it more efficient. It's a very pretty closet. It's just extremely inefficient the way that they have this. I could probably double, maybe even triple the storage in here if I did it the way that I wish it was done. That is definitely going to be a project for the future. So one thing that I really struggle with projects like that is it's not going to add any equity into my home to redo it, so it pretty much will just be for myself and for convenience. And so I think there is a fine line of like, is it worth it? For example, my cabinets, I would love to paint them a different color other than like bright white, but what's that really going to do? It's going to be expensive, so it's not worth it in the end. But my closet, again, it won't add any equity, but I'm considering it depending on the price. If it's expensive, there's no way, but if it's like an average amount of money, it may be worth it, but I don't know. So just throwing that out there. I'm thinking of washing my hair tomorrow, so I'm going to try to do this, is add my hair oil if I can find it. I really want to get like those acrylic drawers for under my kitchen sink or my bathroom sink, so I can store everything and just have it be very organized, because it's kind of hard to find things under there. But I know that's not like, I just have so many things that I want to buy and I need to be more responsible with my money, so maybe another day. But we're gonna hair oil our hair. I have my Miele hair oil and then this little brush. Some people are saying that you should kind of like stimulate your scalp before you put the hair oil on. So I'm just gonna kind of like rub. I actually am getting my hair cut next week. I think by the time this video goes up, my hair will already be cut, but I'm gonna cut it short. I'm thinking here or here. I don't know. We'll see. I am really over the long hair. I just feel like it's at a length where it's kind of awkward. Like it's long, but it's not long, and it's not short by any means. And I don't know. I really think that I do prefer myself at this stage of my life with shorter hair. I had long hair for such a long time. If you guys were there for that era, my hair was like to here, which is crazy that my hair was like double the length that it is now. That's insane to me. And the fact that I feel like I had, I don't know if this is like the right word, like hair dysmorphia. Like I remember my hair was so long and I was like, it's not even long though. Like I don't know why everyone's telling me my hair is long. Like I need to grow it longer. And then I remember I cut it. I probably cut it to like here-ish. And I remember being like, oh my god, my hair is so short. Like I have short hair, and everyone's like, Keegan, your hair is not short. It's medium length. And I was like, I don't know why everyone's telling me that my hair is not short because it's so short. No, my hair was in fact medium length. Like I didn't know. Like I had no concept of what long hair was because my hair was so long. I really, with my full chest, believed that my hair was not long, and that when I cut it short, it was like so super short, and people were, I was like, they're wrong. But no, in fact, I was wrong, which I think is something that I'm proud of and I can admit. I'm just gonna rub it in. I'm basically doing this hair oil to grow out my hair, not for the length, but for thickness of it. I'm sure, like I always talk about using hair oil and how I don't like how long my hair is, and people are like, then why are you using it? I just feel like I really want thicker, fuller hair, but I want it to be lengthwise shorter. If this makes it longer, it makes it longer. Which part of me is considering, do I cut my hair shorter than I want it because I am using hair oil so like it'll grow out faster? Like do I cut it like an inch shorter than I in an ideal world want it? I don't know. Something to consider. But I'm so excited to see my hairdresser. She's actually pregnant, and so I think the day that I'm seeing her is her very last day before her maternity leave, and I'm honestly worried that she's gonna give birth before my haircut, which if she does, I'm like, slay, love that. Like I can find someone else to help cut my hair. Like her having a baby is more important. But I also want to get her a gift, but I don't know what to get her. I think she's having a boy, and boys are not as fun to shop for as girls are. No offense to any boys out there, just the girl baby clothes are so much cuter. So I'm like, what do I get her? Because I'm sure she like, not me like feeling all of her tea or like all of her life stuff, but she already has a baby, so I'm like, I don't, and like I've never had a baby, so I don't know what people with babies want. I wish I would have asked this question for you guys earlier, because this video is gonna go up and I've already had my hair cut, so dang it, I should have. Don't ever think ahead. I know a lot of people are saying don't like slick back your hair when you have a hair oil in. Like what am I supposed to do then? At least there's no hair oil like back here, it's just up here. I don't know, probably not my best idea. Anyways, I was just taking a break from work as something was like uploading on my computer, and I was like, I don't want to mess with it, but it's probably done uploading now, so we gotta get back. While I was putting my hair oil in, Firestone called me, so I just returned their call. Basically what they were saying was that I need a new battery, and there's certain issues with my car. I think I was saying this earlier. I know nothing about cars. All I know about cars is how to put gas in them, okay? So what he said was that they ran a test on the battery. It does look like I need a new battery, which makes sense because like my car is old enough to where it's the point where it needs a new one. And I was saying to him, I was like, you know, the guy yesterday said that this XYZ thing was wrong with it, and he was like, yeah, that's not really something we'll be able to test until we get a new battery, just the way that BMWs are. Is there's like certain, you have to like place a battery and then compute it in the computer system that is a new battery and all this stuff. And I was like, yeah, it makes sense. I mean, regardless, I needed a battery anyways, so hopefully the only issue wrong with it is the battery and not something else. But I was kind of worried yesterday when they were like, no, the battery's fine, but now they're saying the battery's not fine. I don't really know. I asked him about that actually, and he was like, yeah, apparently yesterday they did it through the hood, and today we like did more of a deep dive into it. So I don't know. All I just want is my car to start. That's all I want. They're gonna replace the battery and then they'll call me if they find anything else. I'm feeling very paranoid about my skin. I really wish I could go to my dermatologist today. Update, I just got a call from Firestone. So they said that they added a new battery. It works fine, it starts up fine. They were saying that their equipment isn't testing the starter for some reason, that they did it manually and that it worked, but they were like, for whatever reason, if it may just need to go to the dealership, but they're like, it should be fine. Like, we think it's fine. It's working fine, it's testing fine, but our equipment just isn't recognizing it, but the manual tests say it's fine. But if it's not fine, that's gonna be a dealership problem. So I'm gonna go pick it up. I actually wanna call my dermatologist and see if they're able to like reschedule my appointment later today, just because I'm kind of paranoid. I don't know. Update, they were not able to get me in, but I'm gonna go to the dealership. Not the dealership, Firestone. Very unfortunate that I couldn't go to the dermatologist because I'm just stressed. My skin is not bad by any means. It's just, it worries me. I mean, I'm a broken record at this point, but I feel like, I don't know. I'm just like, did I do all that for nothing? I guess we'll see. I have to give it time. Fine, I'm fine. Everything's fine. I need to call an Uber to Firestone. Oh my god, I paid so much in Ubers this past weekend. And I need to put on like actual clothes that aren't my pajamas. Cool. Confirm pickup. Awesome. Okay. We're gonna get my car back. We're gonna get my car back. We're gonna spend a lot of money having to get it back. Possibly TMI, but I just went to the bathroom and my toilet won't flush. I'm wondering if my complex is doing something with the water, if they turned off the water again, because that's happened in the past. But I'm like, if my water isn't working in here, I'm gonna lose my mind. I will literally lose my mind. Let's hope that's not the case. Don't even want to put that energy out there, but my God, I can't handle another thing. I just can't. It's just one thing after the other. Oh, he's 1 minute away. Some of you guys said that you wanted to see more grocery hauls, so I have some minor grocery hauls for you. I was talking about the pickup. I finally got my order pickup. I got this from Fry's, which is owned by Kroger. If you ever have a Kroger store, it's like the same thing. Is there another Vaughn's? Is that the same one, or is that one owned by Safeway? I don't know. But finally got my pickup. My car ended up just being the battery. Like I said, it was $340, which is a lot of money, but they were saying, the AAA guys, they were like, if you went to BMW, like the dealership, you'd be paying like $500 to $600. So I'll take $340 any day. So grocery hauls. I got the Jimmy Dean Delights English muffins, turkey sausage, egg whites, and cheese. I got these from Costco a couple weeks back. Obsessed with them, and they obviously don't have like the big packs store, so I got 2 of them. I definitely want to go back to Costco and get more. They're just like the perfect breakfast, and I love a breakfast sandwich. And then I got some chicken thighs. I'm gonna make like, I wanted to make like a Hawaiian barbecue chicken in the crock pot. However, they didn't have the Hawaiian barbecue sauce that I wanted, so I'm just gonna use regular barbecue sauce. I probably should have gotten like pineapple juice or something, but I didn't. And then I got a shit ton of the Alani News, the Witch's Brew. They didn't have this at Albertson, and they don't sell the packs of these, so they only have the singles, and it was like on sale. Like if you get 2, you get like a discount, so I got 6. I don't know if it's just because like this is new and fresh to me, but I was having cherry slush this morning and it didn't hit the same way that Witch's Brew hit. So I'm like, is this my new favorite flavor? I don't know, but I really do like these a lot. So we're gonna put them in the fridge so we can have them. I'm so happy that they said that they're making this like a permanent flavor, because I will definitely be purchasing more of them. I saw that Alani New has a subscription on their website. I think I might do it. Like I like it so much, and it'll be cheaper doing a subscription than it would be doing these little packs. Like they come in like little 6-packs. The subscription online is a 12-pack, so I'm like, okay. And then I did not mean to get this big of a one. I thought I got the small one. I got some broccoli because I thought the broccoli would taste good with the chicken thighs, but I did not realize it was so big. I'll show you guys the other stuff that I got. I wish I could have edited my order and added more cucumbers. I got some mangoes and a lime because I wanted to make like a mango salsa. And then there should be tomatoes. Did I throw the tomatoes away? Maybe I put them in the fridge. I got a white onion. Did I throw the tomatoes away? No, they're in here. I also got a red onion. The mangoes are all very hard, which sucks. But yeah, that is my grocery haul. So I'm just gonna have to wait to make the mango salsa, which was supposed to go with the barbecue chicken thighs, but now they're not good. So I don't know. Disappointing. But tonight I think I'm going to make fajitas. I have a chicken breast that I thawed out and I just need to make it. So I'm finally gonna get around to making the fajitas I've been wanting to make for a while. So I'm excited for it. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I'm actually home from work. I had a work happy hour today, and I have my therapy appointment in 20 minutes, but I changed into my workout clothes, so I'm going to walk right after because I have therapy until 7, and it's gonna get dark soon, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna wear my workout clothes. I just ate a bunch of food, so I'm feeling very full. Honestly, like too full. I'm glad that I'll have an hour before I walk, because I think that I would be cramping, you know? Gonna go into my little office to take my therapy appointment. Tomorrow, I'm working from home. I'm a little worried that I'm not allowed to work from home. If you guys remember, I think I talked about this before. One time I took a sick day and I worked from home. They were like, oh, you're not allowed to take a sick day and work from home. And then they made me make up the sick day in office on Wednesday, because Wednesdays are only work from home days for my office, and nobody was at my office. It was really weird. But they didn't say anything about me doing that, and they didn't put it on the schedule. Last time they put it on the schedule that I had to come into the office, so I'm like, I'm gonna work from home because I don't think I'm not allowed to. I don't know. I have no idea. But I have my therapy appointment very, very soon. And yeah, I need to turn the fan on. It's here. It's kind of hot. I don't really have anything else to say if I'm being honest. I have no thoughts at the moment. Oh, over today, I made chicken thighs in the crock pot with just barbecue sauce and then salt, pepper, garlic powder while I was at work. And I was so paranoid that my house was gonna burn down, because this is us. You know, the crock pot caught on fire and killed Jack. You know if you know. So I was like paranoid. I was like, do I like buy a security camera so I can watch my crock pot when I feel anxious about it? Considering it, honestly, I think that might be a good idea for my anxiety, just to know. Anyways, I'm gonna do a couple YouTube work email things, and then we'll have therapy. Yay! I'm working from home today. Happy Wednesday. Started off the morning by cleaning my kitchen. Last night, oh my gosh, I was like half asleep and then sprung up, shot out of bed, and I was like, oh my gosh, I never put my food away in my crock pot. It was still on warm. I was about to go to sleep. That food it's already so dry that I don't really like that recipe, that chicken. I don't think I'm gonna make chicken thighs in a crock pot again, but that's a side note. I literally could like burn my house down or something with that, I'm sure, having that on warm for 12 plus hours. Oh my gosh. And then, so I like walk into my kitchen, my door is unlocked, my blinds are open, and then like I hear this like loud bang. I'm thinking someone's like breaking in. Thank God no one was. But I was like, oh God, I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. That was too much stress energy. But I'm just working from my dining room table right now. I really want to do this. So last night I was watching TikTok, as I do, and this girl was making like clay pottery with like air dry clay, and I was like, I have that air dry clay. So I went on Pinterest and I made an entire Pinterest board of things that I want to make from clay. This one might be a little too advanced for me, but I really want to make it. Where is it? It's like a little tic-tac-toe set that looks like a ghost. I think it would be so cute for Halloween and fall because I want to decorate soon. I would need to buy paint, but like how cute is that? So I think I want to try it. I don't know if it's gonna like work out or whatever, but I want to try it. So after work today, we will craft. Oh, actually, am I gonna have time today? Because I have plans. I'm going line dancing. Once again, I don't really want to go. It's just a far drive. I think that's the main reason I don't want to go. It's like a 30-40 minute drive, but it'll be fun. But yeah, I am just working from home today. I need to like do some work on my treadmill because I've only hit 1,000 steps today and I need to get more before line dancing. I'm sure I'll get a lot of steps from line dancing, but you know how it is. We all know. My dishwasher is going, so I apologize, but I have an Amazon package. I got these. So these are like beauty blender dupes. These had really great ratings on Amazon. I don't have any clean ones and I've like cleaned mine so much and they're still disgusting. So I was like, okay, I probably should just get some new ones, better for my skin. Beauty blender has been getting duped like crazy. Like now there's some really good ones out there. I feel so bad for them, but I don't mind. I think this was like $5 this entire pack. So love that. Also, I want to do another thing. Let me show you guys. I am obsessed with the crunchy chili onion by Trader Joe's, but I cannot find it in the store anywhere. I've looked many times, can't find it. Mine is all gone. As you can see, there's like a few specks of it, but I did get the seasoning crunchy chili onion just without the oil. And I was like, okay, I wonder if I could just like make it myself, because I looked at the ingredients and I was like, okay, I just like add olive oil to it and like let it sit, simmer, do its thing, digest, marinate. So I got the crunchy chili onion sprinkle seasoning blend from Trader Joe's. Honestly, didn't like it. Interesting how I like the oil, but I don't like this. So I'm thinking it's like the exact same thing, right? Like all I do is just like add oil. So I'm thinking just put it in here. I wonder if I could take this off. I probably could, but I'm just afraid of it exploding. Depending on how long this, okay, why is nothing coming out? So I'm just gonna like fill this up and then add oil and then let it sit for a week or 2 or 3 or 4 and hopefully I'll keep you guys updated. I'm pretty sure this is like what they do, right? It's just the seasoning blend with oil. These do look more granulated. You guys see that? The ones that like come obviously in this are like the full thing. These are probably grounded up a little bit to make it easier to, you know, use a seasoning. Okay, you can't really tell, but I filled it up to maybe like here-ish. This all over my counter. Let's just clean that up. Wipe down my counters today. I want to keep them clean. And then I think we'll just add olive oil to it. I didn't want to use all of this just in case I want to use it for more things, but I don't know. And it does say on the nutrition label that they used olive oil, so I'm just gonna fill it up to enough for it to just like slightly cover all the seasonings. Do you guys think I should stir it? Filled it up maybe like a centimeter or 2 above where the seasoning is. I think maybe I should stir it. Oh, it's like the texture of this is off. It's like, I don't want to say like jammy, but it's almost jammy. I mean, clearly because the seasonings are more grounded up, they're not in their whole form or in as big of chunks as they were in the original, but I don't know. I'm just gonna like let this sit for, I don't know how long, but I'll update you guys when I eventually try it and see if it's still good. So I have to eat the like dried out barbecue chicken that I made yesterday just to get rid of it. And I had half an onion and I was like, I think a caramelized onion would make this better just because it's good. So maybe it would make it better. I know caramelizing onions take a really long time. So at the bare minimum, we're gonna at least like saute this. It'll be like a mixture between like saute and caramelized, you know, but I just have it on low heat and then I'll do some work in the meantime. I mean, it is my lunchtime. Like I could just take the time off, but whatever. Dang it. Right as I sit down, my air conditioning turns on and it's so loud and annoying in the background. Let me go turn it off. Like it just turned on like as I hit record. I was supposed to go line dancing tonight, but I decided not to. Everybody was canceling and I didn't really want to go. Like I do want to go. It's like I keep saying this, like it's just the effort to go. And everybody was canceling and I was like, you know what? If everybody else is canceling, I'll cancel too. Like I probably could just use like a chill night to like focus on myself. Like I just want to go on a walk and just like make dinner, you know? Like I just want to have like a me night. I guess I've had like a me night almost every single night this week, but like I don't know. I wanted it. I feel so bad though that like everybody canceled and then like I was the last person to cancel, so I feel like it looks really bad. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, now 5 people canceled. Oh, just really, it makes me look bad, especially being like one of the last. Whoa, being one of the last people. I was considering, I was like, do I just not go and not say anything? But then I was like, no, I probably should say something. I don't know. I probably should go, but I already canceled. There's like a difference being like, I should go, but I don't want to. So I'm not. If I don't want to, I'm like, no. Sometimes I just run out of things to talk about. I really want to decorate for fall, but I know I shouldn't. I know I should not. I hope they don't hate me. One of my friends just sent me something with a ton of typos, and like this is very hypocritical because I always send text with typos, but I have no idea what she was saying. I know this is hypocritical of me, but I don't know what that means. No, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna question it. I'm like trying to figure out what this means, but I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, I think I just want to go on a walk tonight. I've just been like craving going on a walk. I don't know why. Walking is just like my new favorite hobby. It's so hot outside, so I can only do it for like a certain period of time. So if I have like any plans at night, I can't go on a walk. But I think it's been really positive for my mental health to go on walks, so I've just, you know, been doing that. Also, like if I were to go line dancing, I'd probably have to like get a drink. Not have to, but if everyone else is doing it, I'd probably get one. I don't really want to drink. You know, it's just like a whole thing. So, and I'd have to stay up really late at night. Like it's like I said, it's a whole thing. So it's just hard to like do things on weekdays when you have to wake up so early for work. That's where I'm at. I'm so tired. And anyway, I want to take a nap. That sounds like it was something I would do. I did rinse my body off because I was like fully anticipating going, and then I was just like, eh. But my hair has gone, I keep saying this, my hair has gotten so long, I cannot wait to chop it. I want to show you guys my Pinterest board that I came up with of like the haircuts and everything. It's not, none of them are 100% what I want. I almost want to like combine some of them, but I want to show you guys. I go through phases where I'm like really obsessed with Pinterest, and right now I'm like really obsessed with Pinterest. Okay, so I think this one is mostly the vibe. Well, not actually. I think I went a little bit longer in the bangs and just like in the full length of hair, but I want to do some kind of like, I don't know if necessarily curtain bang is the right word, but I want to do some kind of like chunky framing pieces. I think this one might be it. I love her TikToks. I haven't seen her TikToks on my For You page in a really long time. I like this length here, but I want the bangs to be a little bit longer in this one. I think this, I don't know if I want like the different layers here. I like this one a lot right here. This one's cute. I like the length of the bangs for this one, but I think I'd want the actual hair longer. I like the length of the hair for this one, but I would not want the bangs that short. I like the length of the bangs. This one I think is really what I'm wanting, honestly. Maybe a tiny bit shorter and like the hair actual length, but I think I would want to start with this length and then kind of work my way up. I have also been pinning a ton of things for Halloween, but yeah, I do think that this one is kind of what I want. Here's my thought. I'm gonna explain this to my hairstylist or my hairdresser, right? I have very far back widow's peaks. Like they go pretty far back. I'm using a hair oil trying to like grow and thick out this piece of hair, like that section. But right now my framing pieces, they're very grown out, but they're very thin. Like it's just like a few pieces of hair. So when I pull my hair back, it really emphasizes this, right? Like if I wanted to do, like I'd have to like very strategically lay it down, and kind of what I want is enough hair there so when I pull it back, the bangs are covering it. But my one issue too is that I don't really have a lot of hair in the front. Like this is pretty much all of my front hair because of those widow's peaks, you know? Do you see what I'm saying? Like my hair really does not, there's not a ton of front hair, so I'm just afraid it's gonna like make my hair look really thin and like not very full if I do this. But I think like I want these to be cut, you know? Maybe a little bit, I don't know. See that when it's like a little bit more is like, oh, am I gonna have like no hair in the front of my face? So oh, okay. So that's something that I'm going to have to like bring up to my hairdresser. I trust her professional opinion, but I'm so excited to get my hair done. So excited. It's next week and it's all I think about. I'm just like, just chop it. Just Like that, can you imagine? I can, like, every time I look at my hair, I'm like, when did it grow that long? When did it get that long? I don't know. I love JC Marie Smith. Her TikTok just popped up. She's such a slay. Oh my god. Oh, someone got engaged. And I'm just like scrolling on Instagram, like, you know what I really want to try? The Chili's like triple dipper, and they have the mozzarella sticks, and then you can coat the mozzarella sticks in their sauces. I tried, honestly, I'm not kidding when I say this, I tried to like order online and it didn't give me that option, so I just decided not to order online, but I really want to try it. But I keep seeing the TikToks about it and I really want to try it. Anyways, that's what I'm up to right now. And I'm excited to change this print out for deciding if I want to do my fall print or my Halloween print. I don't know. I'm gonna see, when did I decorate for fall or for Halloween last year? Because I really want to decorate now. It's August still. By the time this video goes up, I think it'll be September. And everyone's saying it's too soon, but like, is it too soon? Let's see. When did I do it last time? Well, oh my god. I made fall cookies October 3rd, and I think that I was already decorated. I don't know when I decorated. Oh, I did. September. Okay, I can't find a photo for it. I know that I bought some Halloween stuff September 14th. Did I decorate before that, or did I wait until September? I might have waited until September. I can't believe that. I really want to bake those pumpkin cookies again with the cream cheese frosting. Those were so good. Those were so good. Can you guys hear the storm outside? Started raining like crazy out of nowhere. I was going to go to a Pilates class tonight, but then I saw it was hailing and I was like, I'm not driving my car in hail. There's no way I'm not letting it damage my car. So I canceled the class. Lost a credit, which is upsetting, but it is what it is. Also, today's Thursday and I'm home from work. I do have to edit and do a thumbnail in the description, the tags of a video to upload on Friday, but I'm probably gonna procrastinate that into the very last second just because I want to like decompress. I just feel like the past couple days have just not been. But do you guys hear the storm? It's crazy. It's like all flooded out there. Oh. I really wanted to go to Pilates. I was looking forward to it, but I'm not about to damage my car in some hail. This isn't even as loud as it's raining. Like before it was like really, really loud. It's like, oh my god, there's all the thunder and everything. Oh. The Starbucks fall menu. Hello. Hi. The Starbucks star menu. The Starbucks star menu. The Starbucks fall menu came out yesterday and I've never had any of them because I don't drink coffee. I wish I drink coffee. Like, let me just be clear about that. Oh, I almost forgot my glasses. I don't know, I need to go back up, but I'm glad I remembered them because I can't see anything. I've never had anything from the Starbucks fall menu before, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna like leave a little bit early and get it, and I'm so excited. Update, you guys, there is an extremely long line, which is to be expected a little bit, but it's really long. I wonder if I'm gonna be late for work. I doubt it because I like gave myself plenty of time, but this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like a lot of cars. A lot. I'm wondering if I should get one, but I don't know if that will be any faster either. So the thing is, I'm not, oh gosh, the lighting, absolutely terrible. Can you even see me? Okay, you can see me, but that's not good either. I'm not somebody who goes to Starbucks regularly, so I don't really know the vibe of it all. Like I probably should have just done like a takeout order, like a you know, like order on the phone, pick it up type of thing. This is just not my regular routine, and I think that if this was my regular routine, I would know better. So I'm learning so much. This morning, I had to make a thumbnail because I needed a thumbnail for my video that I'm uploading today, but last night I was like, oh my god, I didn't take a photo during the sunlight, so I woke up extra early to take a photo and all of that. I still have not made that clay thing, and I really want to. It's all I can think about. You would think if it's all I could think about, I'd do it, but here we are. You know, we have so much time in this drive-through. We're not moving at all. So I was gonna do something, but then I completely forgot. What was I gonna do? I don't know. It is beside me. A lot of people were saying that I should decorate for fall early, and honestly, I'm not one to disagree. Let's see, what was I doing a year ago today? These always scare me. Oh my god! A year ago today, I got the craziest, was that 2 years ago today? That was 2 years ago today. I got a text, hey, are you available tomorrow to get on a Zoom with the White House where you'd be able to speak about college debt? That was a text that I got. So 2 years ago tomorrow, I was in a Zoom meeting talking about student loan forgiveness, and the president came in the Zoom meeting, and did I ever tell you guys the story of when I accidentally joined the White House meeting too early? This is really funny, actually. So I, like, the way that she said that text made it seem like I was going to be speaking in this meeting. It was completely optional, but the way that I had I had asked her, and she's like, this is all the information we have is that they want you to speak, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna speak about. So I spent all this time like preparing and like researching and like all of this stuff. And then I was so nervous for the Zoom meeting. So nervous. So I joined it early, and apparently the link that they gave us, they were having like a meeting before. Oh, there's a dash hound at the window. That's so cute. They were having a meeting on the Zoom meeting, and then later on people were going to come in and they were just gonna like talk about student loan forgiveness. So I joined this meeting early. For whatever reason, they let me in. And then I don't know if you guys have ever had this with Zoom, where it's like you have to like join the audio, so you can't hear anything until you turn your mic on. Do you know what I'm talking about? So like I joined this meeting and I couldn't hear a single thing because my audio wasn't on. It was saying join audio, and I could tell they were all like, what, you know, like who is the, and then I just left the meeting, and then I joined later closer to the actual time because I was like joining early so I could just like be on it and like be in the waiting room and be ready. Yeah, that was crazy. That was, I can't believe I like accidentally like, what's the word joined without permission. Like, I don't say bombarded because that's not the right word. Oh my god, there's 2 dogs. They're so cute. I crashed a White House meeting. Maybe that could be it. Okay, we are 3 cars away from the what's it called? My words are not wording today. No. I kind of want to post that on my story because I was like just like low-key iconic of me. Oh, is it not gonna like let me play it back though? Oh my gosh, it's so crazy seeing my stories from different points in my life. Like 2 years ago around this time, I was like moving into my very first apartment, which was so surreal, you know? I think I know what I want. I'm just like afraid that they're gonna like mess up, you know? That's what I'm scared of. How do I save this? I don't know how to save this. Download. We're almost there. Slowly but surely we're getting there. Instagram is always trying to get me to use their ugly fonts, and I won't do it. I don't know why they try. Like, that one's not cute. Stop making that my automatic selection, you know? You know what I love? Like the mind blown emoji. Like, I don't care if it's cringy. I love the mind blown emoji. The one where the head is like exploding, you know? I just think it's so, I don't care if it's cringy. I like it. Sorry, I'm just rambling until I eventually order. These dogs are so cute, you guys. I wish I could show you them. Okay, I think we're next in line. Maybe I'm ordering, but I can't like get up to the order window. My like mirror or like my window can't get up to the ordering window, but I think I'm next.
Hi, what can I get started for you?
Hi, can I do a pumpkin cream cheese muffin and then the pumpkin chai as well? A tall?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah, can I do a pumpkin cream cheese muffin and then a tall iced pumpkin cream chai?
That was the tall size?
Yes, please.
Anything else?
That'll be it.
We will see you at the window.
Thank you. I can't believe that was almost like $10. Okay, I'm going to get it. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4 cars in front of me. Well, now 5. Now, wait, what? Anyways, and then I'll park and then we'll do a taste test and I'll drive to work. But these dogs are so cute, you guys. I've really been wanting a dog recently, but I know that's not the responsible decision. I'm just like yapping, you know, just drive-throughs, yap session. I've really been wanting a dog recently. And the other day was like literally looking at like rescue dogs I could adopt. But I, at this phase of my life, really value my independence and my flexibility and freedom, and I'm very aware that having a dog limits that. And if those are things that I value right now, then that does not make me an ideal pet owner. And so I need to be responsible, and doesn't matter how cute they are, if I can't be the best owner that I possibly can be, it's not the right time to get a dog. That's what I tell myself. I have a $5 Starbucks gift card, and I will be in fact using it, but that will not cover the cost. I'm gonna ask my mom if she has any Starbucks gift cards, because she always gets Starbucks gift cards, but she doesn't like Starbucks, you know? I could have also gotten a lemon loaf, but I was like, that's probably too much, you know? One thing at a time. I need to put this camera. My glasses are also slipping down a lot of people are saying that I should either put powder or get like wax grip, or they're just like too big, which I think they're honestly too big. Like, can glasses get bigger and expand? Because I got them fit properly, but now I just feel like they're bigger than they used to be. Like, is my head getting smaller? Are these getting stretched out? I don't know. It was 10:42, which is kind of insane. So the tall is so tiny. I guess I've never gotten tall. I've only ever gotten grande before. It's not very strong pumpkin. Yeah, that's what I got. I don't taste the pumpkin in it. Is it good? Yes. Do I think it's worth like almost $6? No. Now, what I've been really excited for. That's really good. It tastes a lot like their like loaf, you know? Now I need to try a bite with the cream cheese. For some reason, I thought the cream cheese would be like a core, but it's just like globbed on top. If I'm being honest, I thought this was decently priced, but like this is overpriced. This is good, but it just tastes like a regular chai. Would I get either of these again? Probably not, but I don't dislike them. I just don't think, I don't know. This also isn't super pumpkin-y either. I feel slightly, I don't want to say disappointed, but like I kind of am disappointed in this. I was really looking forward to this. I prefer the lemon loaf. Both of these are just like average, you know? This one, good texture, moist, not like overly moist, but not dry. I'm glad I got it, but I wouldn't get it again. Now I have to go to work. We're back in my car. I spent what took like 20 minutes probably trying to find a parking spot in this garage, but I really do need to get my glasses tightened. They're really annoying me that they just like keep falling. So I'm gonna go to the store and get them tightened again. Hopefully that goes well. But yeah, we're on my lunch break. At least I parked indoors, so that's not gonna be too bad. Glasses are fixed. I had the sweetest woman. She was like 72 years old, gave me her entire life story while she was fitting my glasses to my face. Learned every single thing about her. She was so sweet and so nice and just like so pure, you know? But they fit so much better. Like, look, I'm looking down, they're not falling down. I told her, I was like, I left them in my car, and she was like, that's probably what did it. And she was saying like leaving them in your car, obviously heat is what loosens it and bends it and all of that. And so what they do makes it fast, but leaving in your car just like slowly increases it. I think I left it in my car like once, but that clearly did some damage. She was also saying that they were crooked, but I do have crooked ears, so yeah. But she did a great job and I'm so happy with it, because I thought that it was just like from my moisturizer, but it's not. Like, they're staying. So it wasn't my moisturizer, it was they just didn't fit me properly. Like, yeah, you can just like keep coming back and just keep getting them readjusted if it keeps happening. I was like, sick. But now I need to head back to work.